Record rainfall causing flooding, power outages, and road closures. We have had months worth of rain in just the last 12 hours, and now a major highway on the west side is shut down at this hour. At 5 o'clock, hope you're staying dry. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Jennifer Hoff. Hope you're staying dry and safe tonight. Our Coin 6 crews have been all over the area to show you some of the worst problems.
And let's begin in Washington County, where flooding has now shut down Highway 217. Let's switch it to Chris Woodard, who's live on the scene to show us. What's the latest, Chris?
Yeah, the highway completely shut down in both directions, and if you thought that was bad, well, bad is getting worse. Take a look behind me. This is the on-ramp where traffic is now being routed. The water has risen so high that it is now starting to flow over that on-ramp. Of course, that's only a few inches deep. If we show you Highway 217, you can see there are several feet of water in certain spots, now completely covering the northbound lanes where it started today. Came all the way over onto the southbound lanes. We've seen at least one car get stuck here, and while this road is bad and a huge problem for the commute, it's one of only about 41 roads in Washington County shut down today because of water or landslides. Early this morning, the water began to rise. In Beaverton, Fano Creek took over walking paths and neighborhood parks and inched closer to nearby homes, which are all safe for now. In Hillsborough, Dawson Creek rushed over 47th Avenue, shutting down the only public access to more than 80 homes in this neighborhood, leaving some to wonder how they would get in and out.
Yeah, I left at 6 o'clock and it was like no rain, it even rained at all, but then now I come back and it's a river.
Thankfully, just a few months ago, this emergency access was developed on a private road at the other side of the neighborhood. Without it, the dozens who live here would be trapped.
In fact, it was something that was required because we only have one outlet for this entire neighborhood, and that's it. And so the fire access, they wanted to have at least two, so they required the developer up there to put in another access. And so thank goodness that's there, because we never could have gotten out before that.
Yeah, flooding and sewage overflows, just some of the big problems here, that flooding and the sewage overflows. Here are a couple numbers. More than 100 calls today that Clean Water Service had to respond to in Washington County. And again, 41 different Washington County roads either partially or completely closed because of floodwaters or a landslide. Here live along 217, you can see all that traffic backing up. Those are the southbound lanes. Northbound lanes also completely shut down, and within the last few minutes, that water has risen enough. The on-ramp here now starting to be covered while traffic is still getting through there. This water has risen at least 10 feet closer to us in the 2 hours or so that we've been here. So the water's still rising, the problem's still getting worse here along 217. But as far as the commute goes, good luck in this area. It's going to be a problem. Live in Beaverton, I'm Chris Woodard for Coin 6 News.
And 217 always crowded, but tonight a real mess, as you said. And Chris, remain out there. We'll be switching back to you for some more live updates. Thank you.
Now let's go to southeast Portland, where Johnson Creek is flooded and there are landslides there. Our Lisa Balick is live near Powell Butte. Lisa, what's the latest there? It looked like a lake near you before.
Yeah, it still is. It's crazy out here. Right now, Foster's closed between 92nd and 122nd, and it looks like finally they have closed it down with flashing lights and beacons to keep people from coming in. Take a look. See this line at the gas station? They're not there for gas. Those are all cars that have gotten stuck here on 111th, and it's quite a line. See that? It's incredible. There's actually been people out here trying to push cars, move them out of the way, because the cones apparently had floated away. The road was closed off. The signs had floated away, and now finally, the PBOT has gotten crews out here to actually physically be out and keeping people off of here. But this is the leftovers of what's still out here. This is crazy. I mean, it looks like a swimming pool out here. It's about 2 feet of standing water in the roadway out here. Now, also nearby homeowners, they have been very scared all day long, moving belongings out of the way. The rain has stopped for now, but it was not going anywhere earlier. And I'll tell you, people were running to try and save their belongings.
Brandon, it's not far enough.
Waist-high water for Brandon, who is 6'3", as he works to find and save property at his house just off Southeast Foster near 152nd.
Oh, it's not in the house. We're raised up
No, Nick.
About 6 inches above the deck there.
As he and others struggle to rescue their vehicles, they know time and water is moving fast. Kind of scary.
Yes, this is my first one in this house, so it is scary. I keep asking when we're moving.
Meanwhile, just across the street, Fiamma Elias is struggling to free her horses from an arena that's filling fast. Nearby barns are already full. She tells me she's upset with the city of Portland, saying they're not doing what's needed to prevent this. What do you want them to do?
I want them to fix the Kelly Creek problem, which is rerouting the water from the Kelly Creek where it merges into Johnson Creek, creating basically a 90-degree angle of flooding on our property, which is something that we can't do anything about.
We saw plenty of landslides along the closed-off section of Foster between 152nd and 162nd, and plenty of homeowners on the move, like Carrie Stickler.
Are you going to start taking stuff out?
I'm going to definitely go back and get my dog and see if we can get the heck out of here.
People who live around here have seen this level of water before, but many told me today they haven't seen it rise this high so fast.
What worries you most about this one?
That this is day 1 of day 3 of the same rain. That's the biggest concern right now.